What's going on, guys? As stated in one of my last videos, we need to address the puddle of fluid under the Ninja. So, I'm going to actually turn you around and we're going to address that right now. Alright, if you did not see whatever video that was that I talked about, it's a weird mark on my seat, that I talked about this puddle. I don't know what that is. We have a giant puddle of oil leaking out from under the Ninja. So this was told to me to look out for by the previous owner. So we're gonna jump under here. I got my trusty blanket here. So we're gonna dive under the bike and see what's going on. This is very, very cramped. Alright, so I should have moved the bike, but we need to see where this oil is dripping from. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what I just did to my camera. Alright. Oh, I'll show you why I didn't want to move it. You can see how wet it is around this drain plug. It's kind of looking weird too. Something going on with that, but luckily everything else is completely dry. I don't see anything else wet, nothing around the pan gasket or anything, nothing leaking down from the oil filter. Now unfortunately, to address the situation, we do need to basically do an oil change. I don't know when it was done last. We have a K&N filter in there, which I'm probably not going to change. The oil looks pretty clean, so unfortunately, we'll fill it with new oil, but I'm going to have to drop this and see what's going on. Now, I'm going to steal it. I'm going to steal a drain plug from my extra engine. Yes, I have another engine over here, and I don't know that that engine has oil in it, but it's the same engine, so the drain plug should fit. I should have pulled that out already, but here we are. So anyway, there's our puddle, and that's not going to be good to keep on going. Let's take a guess as to what size this is. I grabbed a 17 millimeter socket, because it is a foreign bike. Yep, that's perfectly right. And I'm sorry, I do not have anywhere to put you down. So, oh, well, this isn't even tight. The question I have is that the problem? You should probably tighten it down. Uh-oh. So the problem here, I believe, is it stripped? We may have a problem. This hole might be stripped out. That could be a major issue for this motorcycle. I'm gonna put the drain plug, or I'm gonna put the drain pan under here, and I guess we'll pull it out. And we'll see what we're dealing with here. Tightening it is slipping, so that's really bad. We do not want that to happen. Okay, well, the good news is, I think it's good news, is it's willing to turn out. I think. I'm not sure if that's good news or not. I don't know. I'm really sad. Buying other people's problems. Who likes to buy other people's problems? Apparently I do. Now, what is going on with my drain plug? Sorry, my arm's in the way. Alright. The oil looks brand new. That is a shame. I'm putting it into a dirty pan, so I probably won't be reusing it. unless I strain it out. But what is going on that this is not tightening down? The bad thing is this screw looks fine. It looks like, I don't know, somebody might have tried to seal this up with something. Ooh. Or we have metal shavings. Huh. I don't know what to say, guys. We're gonna have to investigate this a little deeper. What is going on? Well, we'll drain this oil out, and I guess I'll have to look up in that hole and see what's going on there. I don't see metal shavings coming out in the oil, which is very good. I have no idea what is going on here. I guess worst case scenario, if this hole is stripped out, we would need to take the oil pan off the other engine also and slap it onto this one. I'm told that this is a good engine. I don't know anything about the spare engine. So they both might be good. I don't know. Dang, I might... If this oil pan isn't too dirty, I might have to screen that out and use that oil. Or don't be stupid and actually dump it out. So I'm gonna let this drain, probably pull this out of this tight spot and put it up on the center stand so we can get a better look at the hole. All right, folks, well, I gave it the night to drip its oil. So let's take a look at what we're dealing with. Man, sorry for the craziness here. All right, let's get under here, look up in this hole. Ah, there's a drip ready to fall. Man, you're not done dripping yet. Anyway, if we look up in this hole, you can see some decent... Ooh, looky there, that looks pretty smooth. We have some weird things sitting up there. Let's see if I can get both edges here. Sorry, just kind of reaching out with my phone. The threads do not look great on this bike. Especially on this side. Can I get it to focus? I don't know, we still have some threads, but they look like they've been... It's about to drip. Go ahead and drip. Go ahead. Alright, there you go. Yeah, I think we have stripped out threads in the oil pan hole here. Now, what could we do to seal this up? Could probably throw some Loctite on there, maybe we'll throw some gasket material on there just to get it running. Tear it down over the winter. It is December. But yeah, that would probably seal it up. It looks like there's enough threads to catch the bolt. So what I'm wondering is, I wonder if they had the wrong bolt and they forced it in there and it ended up stripping it out. Yeah, I think mostly right here is the problem. Won't focus for me. Looks like we probably have stripped out threads here. Those do not look deep. They look pretty weak. Yeah. And what I'm seeing up there kind of looks like threads that got pushed up in there. So that looks kind of rough. So I went ahead. Let's go look at the other engine here. Starting to put the pieces together. Now, whoever did this work sold this bike as is with a second engine. And I couldn't quite figure out why we had a second engine with the bike. I think maybe this person bought this engine because the bolts are stripped out on the bottom. Now, what would I do? Go find a just an oil pan and then swap those over. But apparently this person thought they had to have an engine. I mean, if you look at these threads, they are deep, clean. There is that spot there. That's to let the oil drain out. So that's not a worry. But look at these threads. They are solid. Engaging, solid, clean. Look at that. The other option we would have is to rethread the bottom hole on the oil pan over here. Look, somebody started taking these bolts out. So it looks like they may have been going at the project and then just lost interest or lost time. Yeah, we already have bolts pulled out here. So the question is, which engine is good? Are both engines good? Is this the original engine or is that the original engine? Let's just take a quick look at our bolts here. All right, this is the bolt that came out of the stripped hole. I've never seen a gasket that kind of rolls up around there. I don't know. I don't understand. This is a mess. Somebody was forcing something. And look, there's threads from the engine casing right there. And I guess as it was being torqued up in, it was pushing threads that way. Here's the bolt that looks normal. This is from the other engine that's not installed on the bike. Do you see any problems on that? Nope. That looks clean. Looks good. They are different bolts. Looks like they may even be different threads. I'm not an expert on bolt threads, but I don't know. They look different. I don't have a micrometer, so I can't actually measure things out, but they're certainly different. I don't know if this was just the wrong bolt. They forced it in. The threads were different. They started grinding the threads and they screwed everything up. So, I mean, this could be metric over here, the one that looks good, and this might be SAE. I don't know exactly. So, anyway, this is what we've got.